Welcome Aquarius to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. How's it going, guys? So this is your January 2020 bonus read, and what I did was I looked up readings that might be able to help you a little bit more, and this one is called Why Am I Stressed? So if you're feeling a little bit anxious or stressed out, this reading should be able to help you pinpoint that and iron it out so you can carry on with your happy, beautiful Aquarius self. So I'm just shuffling the Witch's Tarot deck here for you guys. So I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times, and just wanted to say, guys, this is going to be a general read, so hopefully it resonates, but keep in mind that it might not. So anyway, looking forward to your comments, guys, and if you're really interested in gaining more insight to your life as the days go by, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. So the first card that we're going to pull is going to focus on what you could be missing from your life. So when you hear these questions, I mean, you can repeat them back to yourself. What am I missing from my life? Okay, so let me do a deck cut here, guys. I feel like a deck cut is appropriate, and then we'll have a look at this card. Oh boy. This is such an appropriate card here for you guys right now when you're saying what you're missing from your life. We've got the Three of Swords, and this is a pretty self-explanatory card right now. You know, it's a heart with three swords pierced through it. You know, there's dark clouds, so it could be that you've had a spat or an argument, disagreement with somebody. Somebody's holding a grudge, you're holding a grudge. So something that's missing from your life right now, I would say, is forgiveness. Being able to move past a situation. With the Three of Swords, I wanted to say Three of Hearts. And this is probably a deep and abiding pain, you know, and it could be from multiple people, and maybe it's years of anguish. Sometimes it's really unfortunate, and I find the more people I talk to, the more I realize that everybody has situations that they have not been able to let go from years. So this could be causing you stress, this forgiveness of self or forgiveness of others. Let's see what the second card says for you. It's going to look at the best way that for you to relax right now. Oh, hold on. So we've got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups just wants you to carry on, you know, and take all your emotions. And he's really holding up his cup of emotions. When you see the cups, it really relates to the element of water and your emotions. So that's why I said it a million times already. You know, and he wants you to hold on to what's beautiful about yourself and just move forward and carry on. The Knights are about action and moving forward and taking everything from the past and just sort of continuing on regardless of what has happened. You know, there's a saying that forgive and forget. So you can do both, or either one, or not at all, but it could be keeping you really stuck in this pattern of feeling like something's missing, or you're just feeling a little bit of a low buzz of anxiety. So if you're not prepared to release your pain, at least move forward as if it's not ruling your life. So let's see any outside circumstances which are causing stress right now for you, Aquarius. Just one sec. So we've got the Emperor. And right away when I look at this card, I'm just getting the sense that you want to move away from a force that, and I'm seeing here a pretty strong childhood influence, somebody that had, I want to say control. They really, like, I'm seeing a really strong, and for many of you, it could be male influence, like the Emperor, who himself is a very learned, he's really knowledgeable, but not always with the emotions. So things could have come across in a way that didn't make any sense to you, especially if you're a sensitive person. And I'm seeing that some of you, this is really, because you can see the children here and they're trying to move away from the Emperor. This could really be something like dating back a long time ago. Maybe something happened. Maybe you got yelled at. I see for some of you, I'm getting the word inappropriate situation. Maybe you were just exposed to something that maybe you were too young to see or hear or feel, and it's been with you for a long time, because you can see how dark and gloomy this Three of Swords is. But you're being asked to really move forward here for your own self. Cheers to you, and leave all this behind you here. So this outside circumstances, maybe you're having to constantly see this person, and it's bringing things up again, and you just don't want it to affect you anymore. And I do see that you're trying to move away from it and probably not attend functions where a certain person is there, or if it's in the workplace, you guys, and sometimes it's somebody that triggers you about the original person that injured you some way. Like sometimes it can be somebody's like their cologne or their perfume. It can remind you, or the way they say a certain word or hold their head, and you want to get away from that person. And that's the outside influence. It's either directly the person that hurt you in the first place, or somebody that reminds you so strongly that either on a conscious or subconscious level, they're really just triggering you and putting you back in that original pain. So let's see what part of your behavior is making your stress worse. Excuse me. So we've got the Ten of Swords. So it's like really, the swords are really just nonstop thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. And it's like overwhelming you to the point where, like some of the swords cards, it shows swords like hovering over top of somebody, but this is a really sort of dark and spooky Ten of Swords. Like it's really like Halloween-y. So it's like you can't let this memory go. So and you have swords sandwiching these cards, right? So you're definitely, everything is like stuck in your head and replaying itself. And it's, I think for some of you, it's really just holding you captive. And you're not being able to break free from that at all. So, and it's so hard, you guys. So some of you might need to start really working on that to sort of release yourself, because Ten of Swords, it typically looks at the aspects of allowing things to complete a cycle, but this one is holding you down. And for some of you, it could be sort of a karmic lesson to grow past that pain and move on in your own best interest, despite, for all intents and purposes here, being held captive by a situation that could be recent. But I think for many of you, this happened to you when you were a child, and it just keeps on, because when it happened, you weren't really emotionally or intellectually prepared for it. And so it's still like it's an active, it's like it happened yesterday, or for some of you today, and you keep on reliving it to the point where it's holding you to some extent unable to move forward. So this was going to be the last card, but I'm going to add my own card. Let's have an outcome card here, because we can't leave you guys hanging there. So we have the Knight of Swords, and again, you're going to be able to move past this. You have two knights here, so you're going to be able to take care of yourself, send your child, your inner child love. I do this really amazing meditation with Kenneth Suarez, like not in person, I look him up on YouTube. And then it's called Healing Your Inner Child, and I really think that could be an important aspect for some of you, because you need to move on. You need to be able to move from this energy here with the Ten of Swords, where it's like peering into the darkness of this situation or incident and reliving it and replaying it, and you move from this energy to where you're more in control. And this is going to be a long time coming for a lot of you guys. with the Knight of Swords to be able to move forward and to release everything. So this is really allowing you to break free from the silence or whatever, the pain that has been holding you back. I think this could be a really pivotal moment for you guys to be able to just really come into who you are and not as a victim anymore. You know, it's just really, I'm seeing that some of you just need to almost open the door to this prison, and the prison is in your mind, right? And how to release it. So try meditations, you guys. Just remember that, you know, there is help out there available if you had really traumatic things happen. And I know, like I said before, from talking to many people, like almost everybody has a ghost or a skeleton in the closet that sort of comes back and haunts them all the time. And this is definitely what is going on in this card. Like the haunted house is in your mind, and you need to be able to find the exit. So guys, pretty intense reading. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. And I just wanted to send love, light, and many blessings to you guys. So take care, Aquarius, and we'll see you back here really soon. Take care. Bye.